the Plant-Powered Reset, your guide to starting a whole food plant-based life. So, you're looking into a whole food plant-based lifestyle. If you adopt it, your body will thank you for it. And calling it a lifestyle is key. Don't think of this as a diet. Think of it as living a healthy lifestyle, a positive. Don't think of it as I need to do this, but think of it as I want to do this. Don't think of it as I can't eat that, but think of it as I don't eat that. If you persevere, you will thrive. Kale, yeah! It's time to ditch your old dietary beliefs and embrace the whole food plant-based lifestyle with the confidence of a kale-fueled superhero. This isn't about limiting what you eat, but boldly eating for a healthier new you. It's a bold, science-backed, planet-saving way to eat that'll have you brimming with energy and routinely canceling doctor visits. Even if it's not your goal, you will likely lose weight without even trying. And you won't go hungry, that's for sure. Most folks have gotten to the point where they eat based solely on taste, with no thought for health, none. If it tastes good, eat it. If it tastes delicious, eat more of it. Salty, oily snacks. Yummy. Sugar-laden drinks. Yummy. Our health as a whole has suffered because of it. It is time for a change in our dietary thinking. So, without further ado, here's a starter guide to transform your kitchen and your life. But what is a whole food plant-based lifestyle anyway? Whole food plant-based is about eating plants in their least tampered with form. Think foods that haven't been processed into oblivion. We're talking vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds, with zero animal products and minimal culinary crimes like oils or refined sugars. Why? Because the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition 2020 says whole food plant-based diets crush heart disease, diabetes, and even some cancers. You'll also help save a few cows, a coral reef or two, and maybe those skinny jeans you've started to throw out numerous times, but still hold out hope you'll fit into them again someday. Fun fact, pivot to this lifestyle and it just may be possible. The naughty list, what to ditch. If it's been through a factory or if it had a face or a mom, it's not whole food plant-based. Throw it out. If in doubt, throw it out. If it doesn't spark health, it's gotta go. Most foods we consume today have been crushed, sifted, emulsified, and polluted to the point where they are hardly recognizable, and they most certainly cannot be called healthy. Those unhealthy staples, maybe the ones that left you a few pounds heavier, perpetually sluggish, or staring down a life-altering diagnosis, been there, survived that, have no place in your whole food plant-based reset. Next up, how to purge the pantry and reload it like a nutrient ninja. Here's what to banish. Animal products, meat, poultry, seafood, dairy, milk, cheese, yogurt, butter, and eggs. They're inflammation magnets according to the Lancet 2019 and ethically dicey. Think about it. Haven't you passed one of those trucks carrying animals to a slaughterhouse and it made you sad? Or do you tell yourself that they are probably just going to the park for a play date? We all do it, just kind of shrug it off, as that's just the way it is. Highly processed foods. White bread, white pasta, white rice, and that box of healthy wheat crackers. Spoiler, they're not. These are nutrient voids that sneak in sodium, oils, and sugars. Don't fall for their marketing sob stories. Sugar, and all of its cousins. The list of names for sugar seems like a mile long. Be wary, and artificial sweeteners as well. They're empty calories with a rap sheet longer than a CVS receipt. They're linked to weight gain, diabetes, and even bad skin days. Sugar, oh sweet, sweet sugar. You've got to go. Cooking oils. Olive oil, margarine, and other processed oils are calorie bombs. You will hear that some oils are healthy, they are not. Watch out for trendy new marketing studies funded by the oil industry. Saute with water or broth like a pro. Soda. Regular or yes, even diet. Soda's a chemical cocktail. We're going all natural, minimally processed. No room for fizzy imposters. Ingredient lists are your new best friends. They will rat out those nefarious imposters trying to pass themselves off as healthy. The ingredient list for most of the items on store shelves look as though the products are developed not by chefs, but by chemists. We are looking for limited ingredients. Now for the good stuff, the A-list, what to eat. Stock your kitchen like a spinach-munching nutritionist with these nutrient-packed champs. For vegetables, go wild, eat all you want. If you are cooking them properly, it is almost impossible to eat enough vegetables to make you fat. That is, no butter, no oil, and no, you can't smother them with cheese. Eat lots of green leafy veggies. Sweet potatoes bring comfort, and purple carrots scream I'm fancy. Roast, steam, or spiralize them into glory. Think colorful. The more color, the better. Plus, they make recipes look great in an Instagram post. Fruits, berries are antioxidant royalty. Bananas are grab-and-go gold. And mangoes are basically a tropical vacation. Eat the natural rainbow, ditch the candy. Whole grains, great source of fiber. Quinoa, oats, whole wheat, and brown rice deliver fiber and staying power. Legumes, great source of protein. Lentils, chickpeas, pinto, and black beans are protein-packed and wallet-friendly. Oil-free hummus is your new best friend. Nuts and seeds, a powerhouse of nutrition, but don't overdo them. Walnuts, cashews, and almonds, a handful a day. Chia and flax seeds sprinkle omega-3s and crunch. A tablespoon daily keeps the cardiologist at bay. More herbs and spices. Stock turmeric, paprika, oregano, and fresh basil for oil-free flavor that'll make your taste buds dance. And plant-based milk yogurt. If you crave creamy, grab unsweetened almond or oat milk. Check labels for minimal additives to stay WFPB pure. Natural sweeteners used sparingly. Dates, raw honey, pure maple syrup, or monk fruit for when you need a touch of sweet. Blend dates into smoothies or bake with them. They're nature's candy. Why it matters. A whole food plant-based kitchen is your secret weapon for health, energy, and longevity. By ditching animal products, processed junk, and sneaky sugars, you're cutting out inflammation, empty calories, and environmental harm. You're making room for nutrient-rich plants that can reverse heart disease, stabilize blood sugar, and help you shed pounds, so says the Permanent Journal, 2013. It's not just about weight, it's about feeling like you could outrun a cheetah, even if you can't. But maybe it will help you outrun your neighbor if the two of you go hiking and are chased by a bear. See, I told you this diet could possibly save your life. Why bother? The perks. Whole food plant-based isn't a diet, it's a revolution. Studies show it can reverse chronic diseases, boost energy, and cut your carbon footprint by up to 50%. According to Nature 2018, no joke, the whole food plant-based lifestyle actually saved my life. It reversed my heart disease atherosclerosis. I also lost 50 pounds without trying and feel better than ever. You don't need to count calories, just eat the right foods. Plus, my doc said that I was headed towards dialysis before my lifestyle change, but now my kidney function has returned to normal. You'll sleep like a baby, glow like an influencer, and maybe even make your doctor jealous with your pristine labs. Exactly what I did. Ethically, you're voting for a kinder world and healthier you with every bite. Tempting processed foods will always lurk, but keep stumbles rare, and you'll reap rewards that make the effort worth it. Pro tips for whole food plant-based domination. 1. Batch prep like a pro. Cook a cauldron of lentil stew or quinoa salad on Sunday. Future, you will send thank you notes. 2. Master oil-free sauces. Blend cashews, nutritional yeast, and garlic for a creamy drizzle that makes veggies taste like decadence. 3. Sneak in greens. Hide spinach in smoothies or soups. It's like tricking a toddler, but you're the one winning. 4. Crowd out the junk, fill your plate with plants, and there's no room for processed imposters. It's dietary domination. 5. Become a label detective. If a product has more ingredients than a boy band, it must be suspected of being highly processed and possibly outright contaminated. A day in the whole food plant-based life. For breakfast, oatmeal with berries, flax seeds, and a dollop of almond butter. Black coffee, creamers canceled. Lunch, Buddha bowl with quinoa, roasted veggies, chickpeas, and fresh salsa for dressing. Side of tasty satisfaction, and snack apple slices with cinnamon or air pop popcorn for movie night vibes. Fun dinner, lentil curry with brown rice and a green mountain. Dessert, a baked pear with nutmeg, fancy yet simple. There are loads of whole food plant-based recipes online. No excuse to go hungry here. My wife makes a pot of marinara sauce and freezes it into individual servings. It is packed with flavor, no sugar, no oil. I use it for whole grain spaghetti, or as a pizza sauce over a whole grain pizza crust. Top with your favorite veggies for a delicious meal. She also makes black bean burger patties by the batch and freezes them as well. Taste them. The final word. A whole food plant-based lifestyle is your ticket to a healthier you, a happier planet, and a kitchen that screams, I've got my life together. Not gonna lie, it takes diligence. Those processed temptations are slicker than a used car sale, but the payoff is worth it. Purge the junk, reload with plants, and eat like you're auditioning for the role of best version of yourself. Your body, the animals, and the earth will give you a standing ovation. A whole food plant-based lifestyle can be challenging with all of the temptation bombarding us from all sides. Friends and family can be your best supporters or your worst nightmare. Fast food on every corner, sugar on every shelf, plus peer pressure can be tough. But if you stick it out, persevere, you will be rewarded with the best version of yourself. You will look and feel better, and those around you will ask, what are you doing differently? And now you've got your own story to tell.